That was Bolivia by Cedar Walton. If you're wondering how I'm getting that D note, I'm playing it open as I play through the part. So string 4 open and then going to string 5 fret 10. So we'll play through this again and you'll see those notes showing up on the Guitar Pro neck diagram and the tablature and standard notation. After that, we'll take this through step by step. Then I'll briefly go over some basic chord voicings and the changes. If you find this video helps you learn the tune, help me out here by hitting the thumbs up button. Also subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos and live streams. And check out links to additional material in the description down below. So in the first part of the form, I'm playing the bass part on the guitar, which you may choose to do or not do, depending on your ensemble or how you want it to come across. And then partway through, we're playing a little bit of a chord motion, just a half step below that G7. So that's something that you may want to do at that moment as well. Also, the first time I play the melody in the lower register and then I play it in the higher register. I did both so you could choose between the two, but if you like to alternate like I did, then you can do that as well. All right, well, let's get started. Now that we've played through it again, let's work on the step-by-step. Okay, so here's our bass line. We play in position 9. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm playing that string 4 open. If you don't like that, you can play the same note on string 6 fret 10. So we're going to play this pattern for 8 measures. And then on the second 8 measures, what I'm doing is adding a bit of a chord. So it's essentially the same, but I'm tagging along another note here on string 4, frets 8, and then 7. So it's just a little movement into the G7 shape. So we play that for another 8 measures. So next up, we're going into more of a melodic thing. So we have fret 4 on string 2, fret 3, string 3, fret 3, and then string 4, fret 4. I'm going to play that very first note short. Okay, and then we're going to play frets 2 on string 3, string 2, fret 2, and string 4, fret 4, and string 3, fret 2. Again, the first note is going to be short. Up to this point, we've had a swing kind of feel. Now we go into a Latin kind of feel. So we're going to play in position 4, string 5, fret 5, string 4, fret 7, 4, fret 4, and then we actually repeat those 3 notes. Going to play it again, and then we're going to play G, string 4, fret 5, and let's do a little pull off there, back to fret 4, and then string 5, fret 5. Okay, then we essentially play the same thing. All right, and then we're playing this kind of again. Actually, it's a little different. So we have this F sharp here at the end of this measure, measure 25. And then we're going to come up here and play the D, and then again, and then we're going to do a little quick flurry of notes. String 5, fret 5, 7, 5, and string 6, fret 7, and back to the D on string 5, fret 5. Now we go back to swing, and we play like this in position 2. Okay, so let me go through that. String 5, fret 3, string 4, fret 2, fret 3, string 5, fret 3, 5, string 4, 2, 3, 5, string 3, 2, 4, 5. And then we're going to play that string 3, fret 5 again, string 4, fret 2, fret 3, and then 5 on string 3 again. Okay, so now we're back to the beginning, just like before. So on like that. Halfway through this section again, we're going to add these little pairs here. And so on like that. So you're probably going to want to play in the same register both times on this tune. So I'd recommend picking one or the other, and of course being able to play it in both places is going to be valuable. So this is just up an octave, and we're going to play on fret 11, string 1. Okay. All right, so 10 on string 1, 11 on string 2, 11 on string 3. Okay, and then we're going to go to position 9, play with fret 10, short again. Now we're going to go to position 7. Okay, so that's string 3, fret 7, string 2, fret 10, string 2, fret 7, and then it kind of repeats that. And just like before, we have this little pull off here, 8 to 7, and then string 3, fret 7. Pretty much the same here. Changes up a little bit. Okay, so same kind of notes, and then at the end we're going to play this just like we did before. 7 to 9, 7, and then I would do hammer on pull off, and then string 4, fret 9, and then string 3, fret 7. Okay, then going to position 5, string 5, string 2, 5, 6, string 3, 5, 7, string 2, 5, 7, 8, string 1, 5, 7, 8. Okay, and then 8 on string 1, string 2 fret 5, 6, and then string 1 fret 8. Okay, let's talk about the chord changes here. So we have G7 on the full first half. And then we have that little motion moving into it from a half step lower. Okay, so on the second half of the form, we have just a quick movement. This is just one beat right before actually the section. And then we go to E flat major 7. And then we're going to play B flat sus 7, B flat 7 sus, and then A7 sus. You can also choose to play with a 13 on those. And then we have A7, D major 7, A flat 13. Now during the melody, this lands on beat 2. So 13, you can also include a flat 9. And then we have G major 7, F sharp 7. You can also include a sharp 9, B minor 7, C major 7, B minor 7, B minor 7 over A, G sharp minor 7 flat 5, G minor 7, C7, F major 7, B7 flat 9. Want to also be careful of placement on that during the melody, the end of 1. B flat major 7, and then A7 altered. Again, you could put different extensions on it. Sharp 9 versus flat 9. Thanks for watching. You may find you need more help with this tune, or improvising on this tune, or other tunes, so check out the links down in the description below for additional materials and help with this. And go over to fretprints.com and learn a little bit about our membership area there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.